Glad you're with us today. Our Look at the Book daily devotion is about complaining. Have you noticed it's easy to complain? I'll never forget one evening before a revival service, I got out of my car, was walking into church. A man approached me and asked if I could meet with some men for a pre-service prayer meeting. When I arrived in the room, I noticed the pastor wasn't among the 10 or 12 guys who were assembled there. Suddenly, one of the men spoke up and said, "Preacher, we're not happy with our pastor. He's a good man, and he preaches the word. We aren't pleased with the direction of our church, and we just need some advice about how to release him." Then several other men spoke up and complained about the church. I was appalled and quietly asked God to help me control my anger. I stood up and said, "Gentlemen, I thought this was a prayer meeting, and you should be ashamed of yourselves attacking your pastor like this. I'm sorry, but I'm leaving and I'm going to church." As I walked out the door, I was heartbroken by the spirit of those men. It was my duty to report to the pastor what I had heard. Needless to say, we didn't experience revival that week. Of course, complaints from God's people are certainly nothing new. Sometime read the book of Exodus, chapter 17. As the Israelites journeyed through the wilderness, they arrived at Rephidim and there was no water to drink. Verse 2 says that the people did chide with Moses. That means they complained to Moses. Although the Israelites thought they were complaining to Moses, they were actually complaining to God. They were questioning whether or not God could take care of them. Of course, God provided for them in spite of their complaining. Has it occurred to you that we often do the same thing? When we complain about our circumstances, we are subtly accusing God of not caring for us. However, we need to be reminded that God can produce water from a rock. That's exactly what he did in the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verses 5 and 6. It means our God can handle anything we are facing. Have a blessed